Oh, so way back when I first started making videos here, I mentioned something about ramen soup, that I was going to show you how to make a homemade version of ramen soup. So today it's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to take you through step by step the ingredients and how we do it. Keep in mind we slightly modified the recipe to our taste. So follow along, see how you make it, and try it out for yourself.
Alright, hey guys, the video is going to be a little bit on the long side, so be patient. Here are all the ingredients you see. We got these at our local grocery store, the Sobeys. You can choose whatever type of ingredients you want. If you want organic, or you can use a different type of meat, it's totally up to you. The ingredients you see here, we got at our local Oriental market. I'll leave a description, or you can follow the link right here if you'd like to see a video on where that is. Now, first thing, you want to make sure that your vegetables are nice and clean. We always want to make sure that we take this step. You want to cut them. Well, we decided to cut them a little fancy here. Then you want to sliver the carrots using a carrot peeler. This way here, they're going to cook a little bit faster, and they're not going to be quite as crunchy whenever you eat them, right? And here, the bok choy, you can slice however you prefer. We just kind of did a loose slice here. And the mushrooms, we want to get them as thin as possible. Melanie's doing the cutting here. She likes them just a little bit thicker, so whatever you prefer, I guess. And the garlic as well, you want to get it nice and thin. Now we have 3 cloves of garlic. If you want a little bit more, you can add a little bit more, totally up to you. Now this is just Melanie's personal preference as far as the length. You can make these any size you want. But here's an important step. You definitely want to make sure you roast them, fry them in the pan a little bit before, so you have that nice oil you can see at the bottom here. That's going to give a lot of flavor to your broth. Now once you have that done, you're going to add your water here. We're using hot water from the tap, and you're going to want to bring that to a boil. As you can see, all that nice flavor in the bottom there. Now 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. Make sure not to use too much here because the stuff is really strong. So you're going to want to add that in as it's warming up. 1 teaspoon of sesame oil as well. This stuff gives a great flavor in a lot of different Asian dishes. And this noodle soup base, we use this for all different types of recipes. Gives a beautiful, beautiful flavor. So half a cup there in total. Looking good already. Now we're going to add the garlic as well. And leave that boil for about 20 minutes, I believe here. Making sure that the heat is at number 4, nice and low, or medium to low, and then you're going to want to cover that for a good 20 minutes. Now while that's going, we had about 7 minutes here left on the clock approximately. You're going to want to fry your meat. You can boil the meat in the frying pan if you'd prefer. And you're probably wondering what happened to the other chunks of meat. We ate those. So these take about 4 minutes to cook. Again, you can buy these at the Oriental market. So you're going to want to put them in some boiling water.
Okay, so now that we got the bok choy, the noodles, so now we're going to pour the broth in.
This will be my bowl because I don't want as much of the garlic.
Yeah, so Mel's going to sieve out using the spoon so that most of the garlic doesn't go in her bowl. I like the garlic, so I want all those nice meaty, chunky, or those chunky pieces of garlic in there. Yeah, don't be shy with that. You put it in. I love garlic. Yeah. Nice, beautiful, soupy base.
I'll just give it a little bit more soup base.
Far so good. I'm really not good at plating the food, so I always let Mel do it. It always looks so much better. And the thumbnail that we used as well for the video, it's Mel that did it. She plated the whole thing. I took the picture, I think.
I tend to do this with my mushrooms. I fan it out.
Okay.
So then you just kind of like...
Put your hands out in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just tend to...
So three pieces there.
And we sliver them really thin so that when you put them in the hot broth, it really literally cooks them enough.
Yeah, kind of an al dente, right? It's going to be slightly cooked because the broth is really hot still. So pick it up all at once.
And then you just
Where should I?
just kind of lay it down there. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Ah! We got the boiled eggs.
Oh, we forgot the eggs. So whatever, the soup will sit there for a bit. I'll get the eggs boiling.
Get them out boiling. At least these will have enough time to kind of cook.
Yeah, that's right. At least the veggies will cook a little bit in the broth. Of course, you're gonna put the meat in there too.
Porotobello.
Put mine in right now.
That's what I'm doing.
So nice and crispy for straight out of the pan. Like I mentioned, Mel prefers to do it that way. You know, the meat right out of the pan. I prefer having the meat in the broth. All right, so you don't need to see this. We'll be right back. All right, so finally the eggs are done. So I messed up mine just a little bit. So obviously that's my egg. So all right, here we go. We cook our eggs about 7 minutes. We like them to be not hard boiled. So you can cook them as long as you want. Check this out. Beautiful. And I'll just burst my hand. So we didn't cook it quite as long as
We should have.
should have.
Usually they're not as messy.
Yeah, so that was about 4 or 7 minutes. That was 7 minutes from boiling, so you might want to cook yours a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Last time we did it, it was kind of like hard boiled slightly on the bottom, and then the middle was soft.
Well, the water wasn't boiling when you put it in.
Yeah, the water wasn't quite boiling when I put it in. I put it on a timer for 7 minutes, so
So
my
if
bad.
it's from boiling,
My bad.
like actual boiling water, it's 7 minutes.
Yeah,
but
let's see
if
if I
it's
can do
not
this one better.
boiling, add 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, like I would say 2 minutes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to post a link right here so you can find the other ingredients at the Korean market. So click on this link right here and you can watch the video where I found half of the ingredients. The other ingredients we got at Sobeys. So go ahead, give it a try. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And thanks for watching guys. We'll see you next time.